All right, it is day 2. About to hop on an hour flight and head to our next city. All right, day 3, just getting in the airport. Our flight literally leaves in 30 minutes. These people are crazy, but off to our next location. All right, today, take 2.
Take 3.
Today is day 4. We're about to drive 3 hours to Nagoya. All right, day 5, I'm getting yelled at. About to take a bullet train to Hiroshima. Day 6 here in Japan. We just got on the ferry, heading to a place called Matsunami. All right, it's day 7. Just got on a plane, heading to a place called Fukuoka. Yeah. Day 8, taking a train to the airport where we are flying to Tokyo.
Can you be cold-hearted when you got that fire burning up inside it? Never running out of love when you get it.
So, obviously, there's gonna be a lot of differences between the United States and Japan. But there's been a couple cultural differences that have really affected or opened my eyes to what goes on here as opposed to the United States. So I thought it would be a good idea to share that with you guys. This is a big one that's different from the United States to Japan. You're not allowed to have normal shoes on the approach. It's kind of seen as you have to respect the approach. You can't have any normal shoes on there. I already got yelled at the first night we were here. I walked on there because I didn't know. Completely different than the US. In the US, you can just walk on the approach with shoes. You probably shouldn't, but you can. So if you ever come to Japan, no shoes on the approach. So the toilets. Now for you guys that are more cultured than I am, you guys probably already knew about this, but this is how every toilet is set up. You have the bidet, you have the option to shoot water up your butt, control the heat, and then you also have water pressure. This is how every single toilet is built in Japan. Snacks. So obviously, food is gonna be a lot different over here in Japan. You have food like miso, shabu shabu, the sushi over here, all obviously going to be different. What really kind of interests me was like the casual food, so snacks, a lot different. So the sweets over here is so much better. Some of the best chocolate, Royce chocolate, comes from Japan. Topo sticks, the bomb. A little chocolate inside of there, oh yeah. But there's also some weird stuff that you find in the grocery store, like dried squid, best selection. Ugh, I don't know if I can do this one. That's what that looks like right there. Ugh. Nope, can't do that one. Oh, wow. All right, I'm gonna hook you guys up with this one, Hi-Chews. So they have Hi-Chews back in the US, but they're nothing like these. These are so much better. They're also about 120% sugar, so you will get a massive sugar rush, but yeah, these bad boys, phenomenal. So the food's different over here, some good, some bad. You have dried squid in a grocery store. Not sure if I would suggest that, but stuff like Hi-Chews, chocolate, oh yeah. Alright Brad, we got a message from you all the way from Japan.
Hi Brad, my name is Take. Nice to meet you. Please come to Japan.
So, one of the best parts about this trip so far, especially since I've gotten into doing some more coaching, is just to be able to help people now from all over the world. Even people here are coming up and be like, hey, I watch you guys on your YouTube channel. You know, I learned this, I learned that. And that's amazing because, you know, even over here, obviously the language barrier is a little bit of an issue. But it's almost like our love for bowling helps us get over that barrier because these people just want to learn. They want to learn how to get better. And they just want to learn the sport of bowling. So to be able to come over here and help teach the sport of bowling is absolutely amazing. I'm so blessed. It's just, it's unreal. Going from giving lessons to back home, St. Charles, to now being in Osaka, Japan, helping people bowl. Absolutely incredible. So one of the great things about this movement tour is the bowler ID technology. So I'm gonna walk you guys through real quick and show you a little bit how the bowler ID works. So this right here is the bowler ID bowling ball. Now what happens is, you see this little hole right here. We put a sensor in right there. Basically what that sensor does is it maps all your personal stats when you throw the bowling ball. So we get a sample size of 10 of your shots and then we spec it out on a sheet and it shows all your personalized stats. So this is what one of those sheets look like right here. You got your rev rate, ball speed, tilt, rotation. So after we get all that information, then we take it to Rich right here. And Rich will then map out a bowling ball based on your specific stats.
Well, I'm gonna find out how his current ball is drilled first, so I can see how it rolls. Then I can recommend a better ball reaction for him based on what we find out.
Explain why bowler ID is so important.
Well, because every bowler has its own unique style, and it tells the pro shop operator how you throw the bowling ball. So looking at your numbers, I can tell you whether your ball skids too far through the front because you have too much tilt and rotation, or it's very violent down lane because you have a lot of axis rotation. It just tells us how we should lay the ball out and give you the ball reaction you want.
So now with this bowler ID technology, we can now lay out bowling balls that better fit each customer. Instead of just generically putting a ball pin over bridge or pin below the bridge, now we can get a layout that specifically fits your needs. Bringing a little Brad and Cal love with the t-shirts over in Japan. So this is probably my favorite part of the trip, right here. So throughout the Pro-Ams, I would have all of the Pro-Am people and all the fans come sign this shirt. I really have no idea what any of it says. The funniest bit here, obviously there's a language barrier, but the very first signature I got on here, I told the guy to sign his signature in Japanese. And this is what he did. There's a little bit of overlap. But right there, it says in Japanese with his name over here. So he literally wrote his name and wrote in Japanese. It was too funny. But yeah, this is awesome. The cool part about this is that a lot of the people participating in the Pro-Ams thought this was for them, but this is really as much for me as it is for them, because I'm still in shock that I'm able to do opportunities like this, come to Japan for 10 days and promote a bowling ball. Never did I think I would be able to do that. That's really kind of the beauty of bowling, right? I mean, it opens so many doors, and I know for me, I'm nothing special. I'm not overly talented, I'm not this or that. I just try to work really, really hard. And that's one of the cool things about bowling, that I truly believe anyone can do it. If you just work hard, put in the time, listen to your coaches, be passionate about the sport, and do the right things, be a good person. These opportunities are there for anyone. So, closing remarks here in Japan, absolutely amazing trip. Thank you to ABS, the distributors over here, Columbia 300, all the bowling centers we went to. Just unbelievable how much fun I had, and I really hope to have the opportunity to do it again, because this is unreal. Anyway, Japan trip's done. I'm out. See you guys later.